He died saving two children he'd never met, only to be buried, never knowing they were his own blood. Ely was 24 years old, quiet, humble, and known in his small town for always offering a helping hand, even to strangers. He worked as a mechanic by day and took care of his disabled mother by night. Ely didn't have much, but his heart was bigger than any fortune. One summer afternoon, Ely went to the lake outside town, a rare day off. He sat by the water, sketching in a small notebook he always carried. He loved to draw nature, to capture the peace he could never quite find in his own life. Then he heard the screams. Two children, a boy and a girl, had wandered too far into the lake, where the ground suddenly dropped off. They were flailing, drowning. Their mother, on shore, was frozen in terror. Without a second thought, Ely threw off his shoes and dove in. The water was colder and deeper than it looked. He reached the kids just as they began to go under. The girl clung to his back. The boy he held tightly in his arms. It was hard, but Ely was strong. He kicked, pulled, gasped, until he got both children to where they could stand. Their mother rushed in, screaming with relief. But Ely never made it back. The current had pulled him under. Divers found his body hours later. The town mourned. A young man with no connection to those children gave his life so they could live. People called him a hero. They raised funds, built a memorial near the lake. Strangers left flowers. The children, barely old enough to understand, whispered his name before bed every night. But that's not where the story ends. The twist. At Ely's small funeral, an older woman approached his mother, clutching a photograph with trembling hands. It was a picture of two children, the same boy and girl Ely had saved. "I never got to thank him," she whispered. "Those children, they're my grandchildren. Their father was Ely's half-brother." Ely's mother gasped. Years ago, before Ely was born, his father had left her, started another family. She never heard from him again. Ely died saving the children of the man who had abandoned him, and he never knew. Ely may not have known their names, but somehow fate did. And through one final act of selfless love, he unknowingly saved the very family he never had a chance to know. This wasn't just a heroic act. It was fate, rewriting a broken family's past in the most heartbreaking way.